Well, of course, one of the biggest stories to ever come out of the social media network this weekend, and of course news all across the world, is the passing of actor Paul Walker. We know him as an action hero, an adventurer, and far beyond that, of course, he stole the hearts of millions across the world with the success of his film career. And today we decided, in order to honor him, we'll take a look at some of his greatest films. What are some of your favorites, guys?
Well, starting off at number 10, we've got She's All That. And of course, he played he played Dean Sampson Jr. He was a meathead who basically bet Zach Seiler, played by Freddie Prinze Jr., that he couldn't turn Lainey Boggs, played by Rachel Leacock, into prime prom queen material.
And what about yours, Graham?
Well, I think Into the Blue was one of the ones that really got my attention. I think the on-screen chemistry with Tyson Beckford, of course, who was made famous from the Coke ad. They starred together again later in Too Fast, Too Furious. But he got to act alongside Jessica Alba, who is, I think, undoubtedly one of my favorite actresses. And he did a great job.
Very much so. Very much so. Taking a look at our number 7 or number 8 on this list, Timeline. Now, proving that he can play a part in any genre, Paul Walker teamed up with the very hunky, if you will, Gerard Butler, to pull off a sci-fi action film where a group of archaeological students get trapped in the past when they go on a search for their professor.
We also have Fast and the Furious. Now, this is probably the film that launched him into superstardom. He played the undercover LAPD officer Brian O'Connor, who infiltrated the local street racing scene, launched his career into leading man status.
Then launching across the land. What's better than a good-looking guy who adores animals.
Aww.
And in 8 Below, he braved torrential storms to save his 4-legged friends, to show that he does have a softer side.
And at number 5 of our top 10 countdown, Running Scared. Now, taking on a crime thriller, Walker then gets our hearts really racing, or the ladies' hearts racing out there for all other kinds of reasons, when he plays the part of Joey Gazelle, a low-level mob flunky, if you will, whose role is to dispose of hot guns from mob killings. What?
Coming in at number 4, we've got Too Fast, Too Furious, basically where Paul Walker teamed up with his ex-con pals and a whole new range of cars to give us another action-packed adventure.
And then one of my favorites, undoubtedly, the skulls, getting into that Illuminati-type skull and dagger conspiracy theories. Brilliant, and I think this one certainly cemented him in the hearts of 90s ladies, without a doubt.
Well, at number 2, we have Joyride, where he took on another thriller role where he stars alongside Lewis Thomas, a college freshman embarking on a cross-country road trip during summer break to pick up his girlfriend, Lena.
And then coming in at number 1, we've got Fast and the Furious 6. And of course, this took a whole decade. He's been in this role for a whole decade. And now that they're making Fast and the Furious 7, I know that he's going to be sorely missed as being such a huge part of the Fast and Furious family.
Yeah, so in honor of Paul Walker, those were our favorite top 10 best Paul Walker films. Well, that's it for now. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.